TUIO, you have the unique ability to treat each student enrolled in a program as its own entity. This gives you the freedom to place students in as many programs as you need to bill them for, move students from one program or class to the next, graduate students, archive students who have left and ensure no more payment is taken out, or archive students whose parents have fully paid in the program to keep your account up to date. In the next few months of the pandemic, some of these features will be crucial. You'll need the flexibility using a tuition management software offers you, like the ability to issue credits. And in case of government or otherwise mandated shutdowns, you can partially refund your families, a new feature added beside the ability to refund full amount of an invoice on TUIO. So a first useful feature we'll describe is moving students in bulk, whereby you'd select the boxes next to the student names and use the bulk action drop-down tool to actually add them to another program. So you can just type in the program that you need to move them to and click add, and that'll move all those 3 students in bulk to that program. Now if we search for one individual student, you'll notice that the parent is not notified. So clicking the 3 dots next to an individual student will allow you to notify them. That action can also be done in bulk. If you want to move the student to yet another program, you just click the 3 dots next to their individual student entry, type in the other program, and you can click add as well. But here we clicked add and set payment plan, which gives you the option to set payment plan on behalf of the parent. If you click the 3 dots, then you can edit any of the lines of payment. One of the features that might be useful is to mark it as paid, cash, or check, or if you're thinking about applying a credit, it's best done as a custom discount on the invoice. So here on the payment, we're putting in a credit. This is a credit from school shutdown earlier in the year, and we can key in the amount of the credit, and this amount will come off of the total of the invoice. And when you update the parent, you'll see in their student entry that the discount has taken effect. Then we can also set the payment plan in the other program, since it's just a flat fee of $50. And if need be, we could edit these invoices as well. Perhaps mark it as paid. If you've received payment offline, off of TUIO, you can use the mark as paid feature and add a note on the invoice that describes the payment method that was used. So now that that's paid, we can come back to the Students tab and actually archive the student because it's fully paid. It'll clean it up from the software and it'll remain in the Invoices tab, the invoice data. Now if we can look at the student profile invoices. Here there was a payment that was made earlier that was extraneous, so you could just go ahead and delete it. If you want to edit an individual payment, you can also do that as well when a payment plan's already been set. You could edit the price, the issue date, the due date, posted date, which is for bookkeeping purposes. But here we're just looking at changing the due date to move it forward for a parent. So maybe a parent comes to you and says they're not alright with the first of the month, but they're okay with the 4th for that specific month, and you want to accommodate them. You can just move the issue date and due date ahead a bit, and maybe even put a line item detail that explains on the invoice the reason why for the parent. Then when you save, it will kick into action and that payment is now due on December 4th rather than December 1st. If you want to refund an invoice, you just click on the invoice, go to the refund button, and you can even type in a reason. Maybe the school was shut down and you have to refund. And you can either refund the full amount of an invoice or you could refund a partial amount, which could really come in handy. So coming back to the Students tab, you'll notice the search remains. You could just click the 3 dots, archive the student, and delete them. For instance, if this student was gone from the lockdown and no longer at the school, then you could just delete the filter and choose to search by registration fee in the program. And you have another few options, which is programs. You could type the payment plan, you could choose payment method, parent notified, but for our purposes we're going to look up just who's been archived, and this will come in handy when a student has come back to the program. You could just search for their name in the archived as filter and then unarchive them to restore them back to the Students tab with everyone else. And then from there, once they've been restored to the program, you could either move them to a new program or add some more invoices to their profile. And here's just showing some of the options that are available when you click the 3 vertical dot menu. And of course, if you click on the student name, you can see all the invoices that are available in their profile as well. Thank you for watching.